Hello! Welcome back to another episode of INTCODE. Right? This actually isn't a nerd shirt, Michaela, despite it looking like a Swift shirt. It's not actually a Swift shirt. It is a 21 Pilots shirt, but it also looks like the Swift logo, so I figured we'll do Swift today after I do my Python, assuming that everything goes well. Big if there. Yeah, but for those of you on YouTube, you can skip ahead to 10 minutes or so, and that'll be where I start working on Python. I don't know why, but I have this feeling like I'm going to lose my voice today, which is not good. I also feel like I'm getting sick, which is also not good. So I'm hoping neither of those things happen, because I hate being sick. I don't know if anyone actually likes being sick. So that should go without saying, I guess. Yeah, we're working on Advent of Code today. We're here for... We'll have to make it this wide when we start. Hey, what's up, Mindful Fox? Mr. Swifty. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. But I'm sure some people get off on it. Yikes. Yeah. But I have some crazy news. So remember how we were doing the INTCODE executable? Mindful Fox missed the first part of that. So you know how we were doing the INTCODE interpreter in SQLite? I started profiling it, and I came to this really nasty conclusion. These numbers here are the number of opcodes that it ran, and this is the runtime. And you'll notice, I even put a curve fit in here. You'll notice, yes, it did actually come out to 69.69. That was non-intentional. That is exactly what it came out to. But you'll notice that the curve is exponential. So the runtime, for whatever reason, of recursive triggers in SQLite is exponential. And if you extrapolate this out further to 300,000, which is about where it needs to get to, what was the math that I did? Where is that? Advent of Code. It was going to take 1.6 times 10 to the 180 years. Which, to put that in perspective, the universe has been around for 1.4 times 10 to the 9 years. So it was literally never gonna fucking help, or never gonna fucking finish. Would Postgres help? But I thought of another clever way to fix this problem, which is to run the code in chunks instead of just running it all at once. As it turns out, like the small number of opcodes go pretty fast, but I basically need a way to trigger my machine in a loop. And I came up with a way to trigger my machine in a loop by triggering the program 1,500 times. I just picked this arbitrarily because it was a nice roundish number of lines. But let me show you what I did to make this work. I haven't actually run it yet, so I'm not sure. I've never seen it complete, so we'll see it complete today, hopefully. But I added one table. I added an op count. This basically is just a counter that I'll use to count up and then terminate the recursive procedure. No parallelism. That'd be cheating. The Cloud Coach says, "I'd like to buy a Python library. Please, where do I buy one?" What? But yeah, then I limit my op count by 250, so that this recursive procedure only recurses 250 times. This also means that I don't need to recompile SQLite to change that recursion limit. And then down here, after my original code, we put all of these update statements. Lots and lots and lots of update statements. I'm actually scrolling down right now. Yeah, eventually we get to the bottom, and we select the output. But basically what I'm doing is resetting that op count table so that we can just loop through 250 opcodes at a time. And then I trigger the trigger by doing a trivial update on the program counter table. And then for output, I print the percentage that it's run, just so we can see it running. Yeah, it's like unrolling a loop, kind of, Ethalbert. But I figured we should run it and watch it go. I watched the start of it just to make sure that it printed reasonably. But in theory, this will finally terminate and we should eventually get an answer. It does take a while still, so partway into the solve, we'll check in on this and it should be done. I think I estimated it'll take around 22-ish minutes, maybe 23 minutes. But we should get a nice little progress bar here, and it should eventually complete, which is just crazy to me. And then I can finally post it on the subreddit as the complete INTCODE specification in SQLite. I also did some optimizations to part 1. It turns out this insert or ignore was taking almost 50% of the execution time. So I just changed all of these update statements into insert or replace, and that made it like 50% faster. But yeah, that was the only other change that I made. But like you can see, it's almost up to 5% already, and hopefully that will actually complete. But the real subject of today is day 11. So let me get set up for that because I'm not set up at all. Also I wrote a disassembler for INTCODE in case we need that. It's not complete though, so I'm hoping today's not INTCODE so I can fix it a little bit better. Wow, almost as fast as Python. Yeah, part 1 is actually almost as fast as Python. CP-R day 00 to day 11. Move template to part1.py. Oh, also I fixed my PowerShell solution that we never finished. Turns out I was doing a really dumb thing. This is the diff that I fixed it with. I was using contains, which is contains value, or contains key value pair, which would never be true, would be trivially false. I was supposed to use contains key, and I actually made the same bug as my Python program and I forgot to break here. But once I did that, the PowerShell solution works, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. But get this running in case we have tests again today. Moro says INTCODE day? Man. Oof. Final Fox says, which programming language do you hate the most so far? Let's see, what have I done so far? Just checking the time, make sure we have enough time to look. Let's see. C++ was fine. C was okay, it's a little bit of work. JavaScript was fine. Bash was kind of annoying. Java was okay. SQLite was memey, but fine. I think SQLite was fun. Fighting the borrow checker was kind of annoying, but not the worst. I don't really remember Perl. I feel like it wasn't so bad. Lua was easy. Nim was reasonable. I learned why the compiler errors were so bad for me. I actually think PowerShell is probably the worst one. And it's not just recency bias, but... hey, what's up, Mediacs? How's it going? Look, we're already up to 15%. Not INTCODE? The INTCODE one was fun. I had fun with that. Java was okay because you were drunk, right? Yeah. Java helped you sober up. Oof. Right? Xcode user. INTCODE is Turing complete, it's true. I believe we do have to protect the homeland, though. I say that because your username looks a lot like the spam bots that spammed my channel a while back, so don't worry about it. It's just me and a dumb meme. Oh shit, we should actually start. Okay, 1 minute. Thought we ran out of time. I did actually write one in INTCODE though, C9C. It's just a random number, so I understand. Legit. But yeah, we implemented day 8 part 1 in INTCODE, which is fun. I wrote my own little assembler, and Actually wasn't so bad. Chups to the max says, do it for the memes! Level Fox, do you actually remember your username? Yeah, you don't need a password at that point, you just have to remember your username. Oh god. Alright. 15 seconds until we go. Please not a graph problem. Please not a graph problem. Alright. Here we go, friends. 2, 1, 0, click. It looks like a graph problem. Or, oh, it really looks like a graph problem. Is it an INTCODE problem? Please don't be INTCODE. It kind of looks like INTCODE. Look at A, guys. It's INTCODE, I think. Damn it, it's INTCODE, guys. Day 9, part 2 to part 1.py. Okay, what do we have to do here? You need to build a new emergency hull painting robot. The robot needs to be able to move around the grid of square panels on the side of your ship, detect the color of the current panel, and paint its current panel black or white. The INTCODE program will serve as the brain of the robot. When the program uses input instructions to access the robot's camera, provide 0 if the robot is over a black panel, or 1 if it is over a white panel. Then the program will output 2 values. First, it will output a value indicating the color to paint the panel. The robot is over 0 means to paint the panel black, 1 means to paint the panel white. Second, it will output a value indicating the direction the robot should turn. Okay. After the robot turns, it should always move forward exactly 1 panel. The robot will continue running for a while like this and halt when it is finished drawing. Do not restart the INTCODE computer inside the robot during this process. For example, suppose the robot is about to start running, drawing black panels as dot, white panels as that. Okay. Before you deploy the robot, you should probably have an estimate of the area it will cover. Specifically, you need to know the number of panels it paints at least once, regardless of color. Build a new emergency hull painting robot and run the INTCODE program on it. Okay. Input instructions to access the robot's camera. So we have in function and out function. Man, who was it in chat that guessed that today was going to be INTCODE? We're not wrong. What are we supposed to do here? Program first, it will output a value indicating the color to paint the panel the robot is over. 0 means to paint the panel black, and 1 means to paint the panel white. Okay, so painted equals dict, which will be a dict of tuple int to cool. Do we need a default dict? No, I think we just need a dict. First it'll output a value. Okay. Second we'll output a value indicating the direction that the robot should turn. After the robot turns, it should always move forward exactly 1 panel. it starts facing up. Okay. Let's see. Color mode equals true. Color mode. Direction. 0 means it should turn left, and 1 means it should turn right. Okay. If color mode, we also need the chord. If color mode. Hey, what's up, M. Henders? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, painted chord X, chord Y equals. First, it will be an integer for the color black or white. 0 bit is over a black pen. Wait. Input instructions to access the. Do they start black? All the panels are currently black. Okay. We do want a default dict. The input function is easy. Equals n. Otherwise, we do the rotation. The rotation is the tricky part. 0 means it should turn left 90 degrees. 1 means it should turn right degrees. If n is 0, direction equals. Oh, you can just make it add 1. No, we're not gonna get tricky. 0 is left, right? Then dir dot left, then direction equals dir dot down. This is gross. There's a more clever way to do this, but I'm not thinking of it right now, but that's fine. We're just going with what's first thing I'm thinking of. Dir dot down. Okay, so negative y and negative x. Okay, we don't really have any test cases here. How many panels does it paint at least once? Right, this is my modified code. So we still have that extra print there. 8? That seems way too small. Okay. Something is wrong. Get rid of this code, because that's junk code from my previous experiments when I was debugging stuff. Oh my goodness. Minecraft, please. When I'm signing up for a new website, I'm not sure I'm going to use it and don't want to pick a username. I lit up a UID generator and refresh until one looks good. Nice. It says I'm scared. Aneurysm says maybe. I thought you love INTCODE. INTCODE's fine. Movie Jamala, another fucking INTCODE problem. Yeah. The INTCODE spec is complete, I promise. Did you get him to click the link yet? Which link? Maybe not. Oh. Is this typed in Python? Yes. Eric says your solution doesn't count unless you click the first link in the puzzle. This one? Space! Thanks, Eric. I might implement in Swift. Yes, that's the plan. That's the second link. This one? Do I have to watch all 5 hours of it, though? Okay. Oh, yes, all 5 hours. Okay, so what are we doing wrong here? Let's try and do this enum thing better. I need to do that. Hey, what's up, Novus Prometheus? Thank you for the follow. This should be a little bit less wacky. Oh, we need to set color mode back. Actually, we can just say color mode equals not color mode. Double index out of range. We need parentheses because order of operations, because I know how to math. That looks like a bigger number. Fuck yeah. Alright, part 2. Not sure what it's trying to paint, but it's definitely not a registration identifier. The space is getting impatient. Making your external ship panel, white panel marked emergency hull painting robot starting panel. The rest of the panels are still black, but it looks like the robot was expecting to start on a white panel, not a black one. Oh, it prints something. Okay. So it starts on a white panel. Painted 0, 0 equals 1. And then what do I do here? I need to figure out the min and the max of each of the coordinates. Min x for x, y in painted. Wait, does this mean I have to implement INTCODE again? Guys, I have to implement INTCODE again in Swift. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Oh shit, I forgot to copy my... Dude, this is part 2 now. Well, that doesn't look right. What do I undo to make this work? Fortunately, my editor has undo. I can get back to... How deep is the undo stack, though? Okay, I think that's back to part 1. Yeah. That looks wrong. Especially because it printed 2,000 things. So... what even? Output makes no sense. Oh. You check? You notice a white panel marked emergency hull painting. The rest of the panels are still black, but it looks like the robot was expecting to start on a white panel, not a black one. Based on the Space Law brochure, after starting it on a white panel instead... Wait, what color is white? White is 1, right? 1 if it's on a white panel. So we set the origin to 1. Are we supposed to run the program twice? Is that what's going on? Please! Yes, all 5 hours. Something RPC. You should do some leak code. No, I'm not doing leak code. I don't like leak code. Well, let's see how many coordinates we get here. 249. Are my 8 capital letters I? There's still a few years of Advent you haven't touched too. Yeah, that's true. I want to write some Swift though. This looks like it's just painting literally every space. What happens if we change this number to a 0? Oh, what? That's so dope! This is what part 1 did? It's so cool! But part 2 is not working for me. It literally should just be changing this 0 to a 1. As far as I know. Unless it's saying everything was supposed to start white. Then I just get this garbage. Should just be the starting point. Yeah. Well then, what the fuck? Yeah, this should be dead simple. Am I supposed to run the program twice? On a single white panel instead, what registration identifier number does it print on your hull? Always 8 capital letters. This does not look like 8 capital letters, unless they are... I already said that once. That joke's no longer funny. It never was funny. I mean, we know the code is probably right from part 1, so... Are you not painting black? Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this. If color mode paints... I just set the N there. Oh, I see what it is. It's this. It's my if statement is orchid. Okay. HR. I think it's upside down. Maybe? Unless this is an A. HRAI has letters, right? 8 capital letters. That's a number. A 7. 7KIF. This is a G? Oh, I'm off by 1. Okay, that's a little bit more readable. HBGLZKLF. Oh, I have to wait. No. Fug. Off by one and he strikes again. Yep. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Okay, another very, very small dumb mistake. But we got there in the end. Oops, didn't mean to close that. But, good news, friends. My SQLite program should be completed. So, are you ready to see if it has the right answer? Are you guys ready? Michaela's ready. Moro's ready. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm a little concerned, but let's see. It did it! Oh my god, is that the right answer? I think that's the right answer too. Yes! Oh shit! It works! Oh my god, that's amazing. It's so dumb, but it's so good. Oh my god. Oh, it's right here. It's the same as this one right here. I have some debugging information in here. But it fucking works. Oh my god. Oh, that's good. Alright, let me do my git commits for today. We actually already cleaned up this code, right? Because we did this clever shenanigans here. This is kind of gross, but not... I don't really see a way to improve it. Fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our best one. What is BO5, Mindful Fox? What do you mean by that? It means to run SQLite 4 more times. No, that's not happening. That would be funny though. Day 11, part 1. Gotta fix the types. Int. What do you mean? Oh. This one's not int. The other one is int. Compute is int. Still a breakpoint in there. What are we doing? So my guess is there's actually 2 programs embedded in the INTCODE that we were given. And it probably just jumps to a particular one based on the actual code, or the first inputted code. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite some variance here. It's in microseconds, so makes sense. 650 looks like our fastest one. We're gonna have a bunch of trailing white space here, because these are all trailing white space. These are actually upside down H seconds. Oh, how did I print the progress? I'll show you. Yeah, so I ran this command to generate some SQL to add to part2.sqlite.sql. And so what it does is it runs, so this little gadget here means run whatever command 1,485 times. And so this command that I'm running echoes this bit of SQL here, and it replaces the sequence number with this curly brace here. So it'll put like if you run seek 10, it'll print the numbers 1 through 10. So this prints the numbers 1 through 1,485, then feeds them into this format here, and we basically just do a simple select, append the percentage sign on the end of it. And that's how we generated the end of this file. Get statsu. Day 11, part 2. Alright guys, you ready to write a full INTCODE interpreter in yet another programming language? I'm gonna have like INTCODE memorized. It's just gonna be like, I'm gonna live and breathe INTCODE. It's gonna be my life. Let me clean up some of these files because they're annoying me. What is t.text? Small one. I.log, ps.log. We'll set up .NET again some other day. Do I want to delete this? Nah, we'll keep it around. We don't need this or this or the build of SQLite. But yeah, here's all the glorious code. Dreaming in INTCODE, right? You're gonna somehow incorporate INTCODE into Lyft. Yeah, I'll make the first INTCODE web service. Working day 9, part 2 in SQLite. 1,700 lines. You ready for something really sad? We should put up chat while I'm just dicking around. Oh yeah, what language do you use at Lyft anyways? Is it Python? Most of the stuff I write is Python. We write a little bit of Go, a little bit of Java, some JavaScript. That's about it. But yeah, most of it's Python. But I'm pretty sure if we look at my repository now, the most lines is going to be a pretty close between Python and SQLite and T-SQL. I don't think it's updated the percentages yet. 2,000 lines of Python. Oh my god, it's almost even. That's pretty funny. Okay, INTCODE and Swift. Ready? How do I download Swift? Swift, latest version. I know. I want to see what the latest version of Swift is. I know how to download it. The 5.1? Where's the fucking download button? Design, develop, downloads. That was a pain. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking me, Apple? I need to sign in to download your damn thing? That's so dumb. Not doing that. We're gonna reverse engineer this script. Swift.org/builds. Fucking Apple. We can just guess the version number, right? Download. Yes, yes. Oh, see, this page is fine. This is exactly what I want. We'll download Swift 5.12. This should hopefully go faster. I would hope. Faster than me rewriting something else. I should change my stream info so it says Swift. See, Anthony, you should have gotten that pretty 3D printer so you could print out a Mac. Damn, this is a huge executable thing. But I'm amazed that this completes. Yeah, all it took was a little bit of loop unrolling, though. It actually wasn't so complicated. But it would have taken literal forevers to finish before. I don't know why SQLite has like exponential execution time in that case, but I'm not about to try and figure it out. I'm not gonna go debug SQLite. I think it's wild enough that I compiled it from source. Oh, the music is loud again. Always this song. Know to check the music when this song comes on. Alright. Checksum. We have a GPG signature. Not running a GPG signature. I don't have time for that shit. I'm just gonna assume it's the right binary. Well, you're gonna get hacked. Yeah, whatever. They can have my VM. It was over HTTPS anyway. Rest of the domain. This thing is huge. It's so big. What is it doing? 1.1 gigs. This language is a bit of a chunky boy. Bit of a chunky boy. This is fine, right? Right, aneurysm? Michaela says, I don't even know if that's big. It's kind of big. I hope it works in weird paths, because I'm not about to slap that into user bin. They better have an INTCODE library. Shit. Hey, what's up, Rocket S5E? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That should, in theory, get us our Swift. Should we play the Count the Tabs game with this one again? Are we gonna count the tabs, friends? We're up to 3 already. Aneurysm's got 37, alright. so less than PowerShell. I do already have a Hello World program in pre-commit. Testing resources, Swift hooks repo, sources main. We've already got this, so in theory, hey, hello world! Only took 3 deprecation warnings and a really, really weird error message. Yay! Okay. So, we're gonna start with our usual lookup of Swift stuff. Yes, I closed an empty tab. I think that's fair. I think I'm allowed to close an empty tab. Swift argv. Oh, praise be. Like, we actually get reasonable answers here. Constant C argc and C argv are analogous to argc and argv you'd see in a main function. Okay. Sounds like this is better. We're just guessing here. It's never gonna work. Command line has no attribute length. Is it Python? Is it size? Is it capital size? Alright. Swift arrays. Is it count? Is it dot count? Count. Command line has no member count. Oh, it's command line.arguments. Right? Exit program Swift. Closing the empty tab was illegal. Keep the hello world in there. Seeking an exit. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Exit function isn't a keyword or built-in in C or Objective-C either. It's a library function. In Swift, you can access it by importing Darwin. Somehow I don't think that's going to work on Linux. It did. We need this to be 2. String formatting. Swift. Sounds like what I want. We're used to basic string interpolation like this. I'm not used to it. Okay, let's try that. Hey, cool. See that? It works. All right. Keeping the whole world. All right. Camel case language feels good, man. Yeah, you won't see my snacks. All right. What are we doing next? Reading a file in Swift. Bang tab count. Right here. Let's where can I put this? Let's see if I can make an overlay of this somewhere. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. Add a new window capture. Create new tab count. Okay, and we want which window? What is that thing called? Task Manager. Where the fuck is Task Manager? Oh, there it is. Task Manager. Okay. You guys can see the Task Manager now. If I put it down here, can you guys still see? Let me see what this looks like. That's gonna be real ugly. Can I crop it? Maybe I should just do... Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we're not gonna do this one. I tried. We tried, guys. Well, you guys can just ask me and I will tell you the tab count. 15 right now, or somewhere around there. This is actually not quite right, because I also have 2 Chrome windows open off screen, but close enough. Okay, read and write a string from file. Highly active question. What is try string? Their try catches do catch? That's so wacky. That's so wacky. Is the swift bird gonna eat the snack? Maybe. C9C says Python just now. Too many blank lines. I will tell you when I have enough white space, Python. This seems weird. Do I need to import something to do this? No? Cannot convert value of type string to expected type URL. What if I don't have a URL? I just have a file path. FileManager.default.url. These are all for Xcode. Bundle.main.path. Yeah, no. Swift. Create URL from string. Value optional type URL must be unwrapped to a value type of URL. Should I put try in front of it? No. Force unwrap using bang to abort execution if the optional value contains nil. What thing is optional? Did I put the bang after it? URL! Hey, you made a core dump! You must link or load module foundation networking. Load non-file URL content using... What in the fuck is this shit? Read from a file on disk, Swift. This is for a Swift app. We're not a Swift app. Oh, I wasted a tab, guys. I wasted another tab. This is garbage. Why is this so hard to read? Am I supposed to be searching for like Swift server or something? What if I do this? Hey, this worked here with NSString. We'll get this eventually. I did not think it would be this hard to read a file off disk, but it kind of makes sense. Okay, there we go. That wasn't so hard. Untitled Fox has a link. Do I waste a tab on your link? It's pouring, yeah, it is. It's raining pretty hard out. I guess you can't hear that on stream though. Where's the one that worked so I can upvote it? This one? Fuck all the other ones. Okay, dope. We got a file. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to close tabs. Right. Does this one count, Mindful Fox? I already have that one open here. Can I close this tab? Is that fair? Is that fair game? We only have dupes. You can close it? Okay. Dope. Bang tab count. We're up to 22. Probably -2, so probably 20. Okay. I don't know what the style is, but I'm gonna put spaces around my equality. All right, split a string. In Swift. Split a string into an array. SwiftWay is used to use the global split function like so. What is that syntax doing? Interesting. Just call components separated by string method. Okay, that seems good. So we want strip first, right? Value of type any has no member components. Probably just because this doesn't exist. I can't spell. Still have this weird new line here, which we need to fix. Strip, white space, string, Swift. Free example, sick. Trimming characters. I thought Java was verbose, but my god. Have fun with the verbositous fullness. Mikhail says, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night, night. Well, thanks for stopping by as always. I'll see you around. I think we might finish before midnight. Okay, cool. We got rid of that thing there. Alright, parse int is next. Parse int Swift. I think as soon as we get past the parsing code, the rest of it will be pretty straightforward. Specific convert. Yes. Okay. I was close. I was not close. I was not close at all. Alright, we have our program parsed. So now we can write all of our INTCODE logic yet again. Yes, Spinal Fox, oof. Hey, what's up, Dr. Shrek? I've seen you around before, right? Welcome back. Or at least your name sounds familiar. If I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. Oh, we need to convert it into a dictionary. Let's see, default dict, a Swift. You're the drunk Finnish guy. Nice. Swift dictionary default value. Gotten used to Python's default dicts, huh? Interesting. Using Swift 2. Oh, that's kind of cool. Enumerated returns a sequence in pairs NX. Cool. Struct dictionary from sequence in Swift. Dr. Shark says, I'm just sitting on the bus. I got a good 20 minutes to watch Twitch before I get off. Sounds good. I'm working on Advent of Code. We're porting my Python solution to Swift, which is a language that I don't know. But we're gonna see how it goes. That looks like a thing. Oh, this is how you make a dictionary. Okay. Creates a new dictionary from the key value pairs in the given sequence. Unique keys with values. Unique keys with values. Parts.enumerated. Generic parameter key could not be inferred. Int. Int? It should be int, right? Too few type parameters. Int. Undeclared type int. Integer type Swift. Jepson Mouse says, are you drunk? And Dr. Shrek says, well, not before class. Getting expelled from med school isn't the first thing on my list, but after class. Big brain plays right there. Capital Int. Okay. My guess was wrong. Int. Generic parameter S could not be inferred. Why can't you infer? Cannot specialize a non-generic function definition. Alright, Swift, dictionary, enumerated. How to convert array to dictionary without a loop. Oh, I'm not supposed to call init directly? So what happens if I do this? And then we do instance. Well. What was the thing that it did? Part array.indices and array. Parts dot indices parts. Fucking sick. Can I get rid of the generic parameter now? I can. Sweet. Okay. C9C says, are you porting your INTCODE computer to a different language each day? That's the way it's turning out so far. My plan was to do primary solutions in Python and then learn a new programming language every day. But since INTCODE has come up like every fucking day, it means that I'm writing a lot of INTCODE. Which is fine, because I think I'm getting really pretty good at understanding how INTCODE works, and like my base Python solution is pretty straightforward. It's not, I mean, it's reasonable. It's like a code kata, yeah. Although I don't know how callables are going to work in Swift. That will be an interesting one. Actually, we don't need to do it that way. We can just do it at the module level. We don't have to have nice functions. Alright, we'll define our first function though. Define a function Swift. Why is this logo so ugly? Func parameters return type. Okay. Func parameter. Dictionary int. Instruction int and int. Oh, we also need PC and RB hint. I don't know what Swift is supposed to look like, but we're gonna try this. Does this compile? Unexpected comma. No trailing commas in Swift. Alright, worst language ever. What am I doing? Should I add some sort of syntax highlighting? That seems like a good idea. We'll do that after I write this function. Assert. Assert, known from C, the cert is the first. I came along for asserts. Oh, that's actually not so bad. Assert false. Unreachable. Cool, that compiles. C9C says, I have input/output interfaces for my INTCODE computer so I can pass keyboard/console implementations or raw array for known test input or hook them up to queues. It came very handy for the feedback loop one. I read the output of one directly into the input of the other. Ah, nice. Yeah, I kind of have something similar to that, but it's in Python. At least for that day. I didn't really reuse the same thing for that though. What am I googling? Oh, Swift Nano RC. That's a little better. The colors are a little dull, but we'll make do, I guess. They're very dull. We're gonna change that purple to cyan. What was the thing for it? Import? Not much better. that's a little bit better. Still don't like it. What do we do for Python? Python we do bright cyan. Let's start over. That's kind of fine. I don't know why there's this dull color though. Where is that coming from? Color white. Let's turn that off. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, this is pretty reasonable. Okay, that's the parameter function. To implement the store function, which takes, I believe, all these same arguments. Same thing here. Hey, what's up, Hans Roman? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Oh, I wonder if Swift has Switch. We will implement the drawing program inside a custom input-output implementation. This is Python. Okay. Oh. Cool. Haha, nice. Use the same kind of approach that I did, except you just use integers directly. Cool. I like it. Slightly better than mine. Swift switch. Switch statement. Is there fall through? No implicit fall through. Hey, dope. And I don't care about explicit fall through, so that's cool. Switch. This. Do I need parens? Nope. Case 0. Case 1, this, case 2, this, default, assertion. Cool, I like that. That's nice. At least. You need parentheses, it appears. Otherwise it get mad. Expected parenthesis and expression list. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. Does it have to be a variable? Oh, it has to be a variable. That's fine, we can just put this back where it was. Alright, cool. Got that. Now we can put our program here. RB equals 0, PC, let's. What was the variable? .count. But we have... Which tab was it? We have the dictionary tab open somewhere, right? Not that one. This one. Oh, it is count. Okay, cool. Why is while not being highlighted? Is there no while loop in Swift? Oh, there is a while loop. Huh. I think we just want while true. Gonna do some logic there. Case 1. Program store instruction 3, but it's actually store prog PC RB instruction 3 is equal to. I don't have to do that. Parameter prog PC RB instruction 1 plus 2, and 2 is the same, but it's multiply. Case 3, this is input. Oh, we also need to increment the program counter. Is output. Yeah, we'll do that later. 5. If parameter prog PC RB instruction 1 then we will do PC equals parameter prog PC RB instruction 2. Otherwise, we do PC plus equals, I think it's 2? No. Let's jump if true. Okay, and jump if false. I probably need parentheses around these conditions, but we will let the compiler complain at me later. If parameter prog PC RB instruction 1 is less than parameter prog PC RB instruction 2. Call it param, so it's slightly shorter. That's gonna screw me up later, but it's fine. 7. Yes, yes, music, we're still here. And 8 is the same, but instead of less than, it's equality. I forgot to do PC plus equals 4 here. And then the last opcode is RB plus equals parameter PC RB instruction 1 PC plus equals 2. Okay, that should be our INTCODE program. Now we need to handle input and output and termination. Okay, so let painted dictionary. We have a tuple type in tuple type Swift. Surely we have a tuple type. Oh, fuck you, medium. Why did I land on medium? Let's just print that. Okay. Hey, what's up, C9C? Thank you for the follow. Seen you in chat all day, though. Chucks to the Max says tab count. We're up to 52 in the window. We're getting up there. Rune Gaming 123 says people without glasses. C. People with glasses. Be sharp. Still going strong. Will going strong. I'm doing fine. I'm not having burnout like yesterday. Everything is going all right. She's looking at part 1. All right, we're doing camel case. To appease Mindful Fox. Alright, the input function is just painted at the coordinate. That was easy. Painted at XY, default 0. That part is done. Let's do enum Swift. Seems not bad. Enum dir. Up, down, left, right. I put the word case in front of it. Okay. How do you access them? Is it dotted? Yep. Also, it looks like they prefer a lowercase. Should have done these exactly backwards. Where is the tuple tab? This one? I wish this would just link to the docs. I think I actually want an array here and not a tuple, which is just brackets. Hacken Watches says, did you get points? No, I did not. I had like a little bug that was really hard for me to figure out, so I burned a bunch of time on a bug. Actually, I think I'm just making excuses for myself. I don't think I was going to get points today. But no, I didn't get points today. I got points on a different day, and I was super hyped about it. I'm still pretty hyped about it. I just finished it, so I'm just joining. Nice. Well, I'm working on porting my Python to Swift. It's going swiftly. Terrible choke. That's all done now, so we just need to do this output. Ethan says, boo-hoo, bad pun. I appreciate it. Also, hi, hello, Ethan. Today we're writing Swift. It's an experience. I'm wearing my Swift shirt, too. It's actually 21 Pilots, but it looks like a Swift shirt because it's got the same little birds on it. But which song is this? I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I'm a goner, somebody catch my breath. I think the song's called Goner, now that I think about it. Parameter. Nice. Solid spelling error there. If ram prog pc rb instruction 1 direction equals here we go. Reading, inspecting. First, last, subscript. Random element. Finding elements. First index. This is deprecated. Here we want right. Mark Wale says, did you also get the undefined offset 1103 error for this puzzle? I suspect there's something wrong with my INTCODE computer. I did not. Mine worked fine. Oh, sorry, I don't have any help there. Oh, these are the wrong case. Dang it. That was almost a mistake. I haven't compiled in a while, so the compiler's gonna yell at me something special when I actually press the button. Okay, so that's this output function. We're actually ready to try this. Hey, what's up, Eric TP? Eric TP? It's close enough. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Hack and Watches says, I had an if-elif bug that cost me 15 minutes as well. I'm happy when I'm in 1000. Sadly, I was 1700 this time. Yeah, I imagine if any more of these INTCODE puzzles happen, like, people will be pretty quick to get them. But I think this implements all the logic, so we can just run it now after it complains a lot. Oh, proc needs to get replaced with prog in a bunch of places. Change let to var, make it mutable. Missing argument labels. Oh, argument labels. No. Right, everything is named arguments in Swift. So... oh, this would be so much easier in Babby, because it doesn't go off the screen here. That look right? Yeah. I don't like that. Like that at all. I really don't like that. Fine. I hate that Nano takes up so much real estate to show this. Time to make this less ugly. Oh. Maybe try Emacs. HTTP means hack the planet. Nice. Eric's hacking the planet. Dope. I'm not hacking the planet. I'm just working on INTCODE. This is unreachable now. Extra argument N in call. What? Prog, PC, RB, instra, N number. Line 141. Type int does not conform to protocol hash table. Expected comma. Oh. Int is not convertible to bool. I just fixed that one. Huh. Swift tuple as key in hash table. Haha, shit. That's annoying. Oh my god. Oh, this is kind of obnoxious. Alright, we have to make a struct. We'll just steal this struct. Matrix says, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how, I'm not gonna use that word, how bad is Swift? I think it's mostly fine so far. Everything being a named argument is a little weird, but I also kind of like it a little bit. But it also means that your function names are part of your API, or your parameter names are part of your API, so I imagine it might be hard to change your code, but I don't know, because I'm also not writing like iOS Swift, I'm writing server Swift, so everything is slightly weird. When do I set the values? I was supposed to set them at some point. Oh, here. If color mode, otherwise, this. Painted chord X, Y, and this is probably going to be X, X, and Y, Y if I had to guess. Slowly making everything mutable. Core dump. Okay. Warning, hashable.hash value is deprecated as a protocol requirement. Conform type to hashable by implementing hash into. And then we'll figure out our core dump. Hash into colon. Oh. Cool. Is this a no spoiler stream? What do you mean? I'm already done with the problem, so you can spoil me as much as you want. We talk about the problem, so it's fine. Hack and Watch It says, I'm from work, by the way. We never met, but I saw your stream on Reddit. Oh, awesome. Sounds cool. Ping me on Slack sometime and say hi, I guess. J. Al says, how was PowerShell last night? I didn't finish on stream, and I got like super tired at the end and was like not thinking very well, but I did end up finishing it. This was the last thing that I didn't get while I was on stream. I was using contains instead of contains key for dictionary containment. This takes a key value pair, but since it's object in PowerShell, it's just like, oh yeah, that's fine, you're good. Congrats, false, always. But I changed it to contains key, and that fixed it. And I also forgot a break statement, which I made the same mistake in Python, so it's not surprising that I made it again in PowerShell. Honestly, the hardest part of doing it in PowerShell, the hardest part was sorting, because there wasn't a great way to sort. So, that only part 2? Yeah, it was part 2. So this is my implementation of insertion sort with a key. I was sorting slopes, and I had a key function. And basically it's just, this is an n-cubed sort. I wasn't about to try and make something clever or fast, like I just wanted something that worked. James number 9 says, from Swift 4, struct can be hashable if all member variables are hashable. Oh. Does that mean that I can just leave all of this out? Is there multi-line comments in Swift? I don't know. We'll just comment every one of them out. Like, does that work? Does it's unreachable on line 50. We got a storage mode that's invalid. 3, store 1, store 3, store 3. Okay, so now we can start debugging. This appears to be fine. Should be, at least I tested an Xcode. Awesome. Yeah, it seems to work, so that's good. Thanks for the tip. That's great. Let's see where we get to. Literally after the first opcode? Huh. Okay, 0, 3 is what we start with. Three is input. Let's see what we're working with here. Why are we busted? Instruction 3 and mode is 3. Well, that's not right, so then this must be wrong. There isn't an operator. How num power. Why did this compile then? Oh, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh, I know why it compiled. Oh, this is, oh man. I played myself real good. Double slash is a comment. Can that be applied to int and decimal? Yeah, I played myself there. Requires that decimal conform to binary integer. Integer exponentiation Swift. But convert to double and then to int? Why can't I use decimal? Seems like everyone is doing the double thing. Hey, we got the right answer too. Get rid of these prints now. Alright, that's part 1. Implement day 11, part 1 in Swift. Only took an hour-ish. Not so bad. Alright, let's do part 2. Part 2 should be easier now that I know what I'm doing. Now that the algorithm is straightforward. So we need to set this. A lot of variables here, though. Oh, you can just use underscores for unnamed arguments? Is that a thing? I want to try that. Tab count, we're up to 66 tabs. Wait, if I put an underscore in front of this, does that mean I don't need to name prog anymore? I think that I will just leave it like that, though. Even though it looks ugly as sin. Fine, that's what everyone would do. Question resolves to unused subscript. Okay, but we have to... Can that tab open? We have too many tabs now, guys. Chrome has stopped rendering them properly. Okay, this is what I want. Tab limit reached, yeah. For... for y chord in min y max y, for x chord in min x max x, if painted chord without new line in Swift. Terminator. Terminator. Is it supposed to be 3 dots? It's backwards, guys. What the fuck did I do? Why is it backwards? It looks right, but it's backwards. What the fuck? Move to the right, we increase x. Move to the left, we decrease x. Up and down is fine, so it's probably not that. Is my for loop correct? We go from min x to max x. Are my left and rights correct? Up, right, down, left, and then left, down, right, up. Yeah, those are both right. They're both correct. What the fuck? And we start at -42 and go to 0. Huh. Really weird. What do we get in the Python solution? It's nice having a solution you know works. That's so weird. That's so weird. Something's broken, but it kind of works. What in the fuck? Oh, I see it now. So honestly, you could have completely ballsed this up and still got the right answer. This is supposed to be 0. Whoops. Weird. Let's get rid of my print. Hey, there we go. HBG LZ KLF. Dope. Oh, we're finishing before midnight today. We did it, fam. Alright, so the languages we've done so far. C++, C, JavaScript, SQLite, Bash, Java, more SQLite, Rust, more SQLite, JavaScript, Perl, JavaScript, INTCODE, Lua. We've also done this one in SQLite. PowerShell, and now Swift. Implement day 11, part 2 in Swift. Alright, I think that's all we've got for today. I'm gonna get some sleep for once in a while. But let me do my little spiel. Oh, we'll do our final tab count. Ready for me to do my tab count? We'll close one tab at a time and count them all. Actually, let's keep it small. We'll put up chat, and here we go. Tab count. Yeah, one last time, chups to the max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. More tabs than PowerShell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66 tabs of Swift. I think that's our new high score. Shopback says the last one will be in Brainfuck. I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking Brainfuck is gonna be too hard to write. I did one in INTCODE, that was enough pain. Honestly, I did one in PowerShell, that was even more painful. But yeah, I think we're done. Let me do my normal spiel. If you liked what you saw and want to check out previous content, or you missed any part of the stream, speaking of missing part of the stream, hey, what's up, Yoav? I'm actually about to sign off and go to sleep now. I just finished my Swift solution, which is why I'm wearing my Swift shirt. But yeah, if you like the content you saw, want to see other content, normally what I stream is open source Python stuff, but I've been doing Advent of Code for the last bunch of days, so those are all up on YouTube. And my normal stuff is also up there as well. I usually work on open source, like Python code formatters and linters and stuff. And, but sometimes, I mean, I've been working on my text editor a lot recently, so a lot of these streams are me hacking on my own personal text editor. Miniox says, Excel tomorrow. Yoav says, how was your Advent of Code today? It was good. It was great. Kevin says, I get it now. It's a Swift shirt. It's not actually a Swift shirt. It's a 21 Pilot shirt, but it happens to have birds that look like the Swift logo. So it's what chat calls my my Swift shirt, because I wear it on quite a few streams because I really like the shirt because it looks really cool. But yeah, youtube.com/AnthonyWrites Code. That's how you get there. I usually stream on Saturdays at 11 a.m. And I usually announce that on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/CodeWithAnthony. But during Advent of Code, I'm going to be streaming every day at midnight Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's right, Yoav. I usually announce like 60 minutes before I start that I'm going to start streaming, usually something like this. We did indeed write Swift today, so I'm truthful to my word there. And I also announced this on the Discord, which Yoav has helpfully put into chat. The Discord is kind of a small community. We talk about programming and stuff. There's some good memes there too. Oh god, what did I do? Oh, I clicked on my own stream. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you all for stopping by, and I hope to see you around in the future.